Ahoy Rum Explorers, I'm Nia, I'm a rum enthusiast, and this is Sample Sundays. I'm so excited. This is a very special Sample Sunday. I just received my sample that I won from Diary of a Rum Hunter. If you have not checked them out, he has some amazing reviews, and this one in specific is a 50-year-old Royal Navy rum Flagon that he was able to acquire. Now, he did send these samples out to 21 people, so I was one of the 21 people that was lucky enough to get the sample, so I'm excited to try this today. Now, we are going to watch this video together because I want to remember the notes and everything, since it has been a while since I've watched this, so we're going to watch it together.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Diary of a Rum Hunter. So I have been doing some true rum hunting. So you may have seen my video, make £1,000 in 30 days. If you haven't, it will be somewhere up there in the top right corner. Basically, I bought another flagon. So my video on £1,000 in 30 days is based around me buying and selling a flagon. It's the most controversial video I've done yet. It's the biggest watched video that I've done so far. So I could see you guys had some interest in the flagons and the kind of vintage and the buying and selling. So I've kind of changed one around. So basically I've bought another flagon to do something different. So let's rewind back to when I bought the flagon at auction.
Lot 305, bottle of Jack Daniels, old number 7 there. The 1895 replica bottle, sealed there. I've got a site that's in at £115 here, you've got 120. Anyone for £120? 120 now.
And if you look at this container, it is so unique. I have never seen a rum bottle that looks like that. I actually did see some very unique bottles at the Pirate Museum in St. Augustine, so I'll put that card up above if you want to look. They have some beautiful vintage rum bottles, but nothing like this, so this is super impressive.
£120. Anyone for 130? Anyone want to jump in at £130 then? No, so I'm selling them at £120.
So keep in mind, this is an original Purser's Royal Navy rum flagon, so I'm so excited to see how this auction went, because you know we always see these very rare auctions with very rare bottles. I want to see this.
With fair warning at 120 then.
Right, here we go.
Lot 306, got the 1 gallon Demi-John stoneware flagon there, original Royal Navy Purser's rum with sealed to the top. I've got to start this in at £300. Who's got 310 on that? Still very cheap at that. There we go. 420 we have here. 420 on Easy Live. Who's got 440? 420 I have. 440 anywhere? 460 now. 500. 580. 620. 660. That's more like it. 780. 820. 840. Bing's at 840 now. Any advance on 840? Do we have 860?
So nerve-wracking.
No, I think we're all done then at £840 and selling for £840. Make no mistake at that then.
Yes. Come on. Beautiful.
Lot 307, bottle of the Black Label Jack Daniels Japan Master Distiller Tennessee whiskey there, released for a limited period.
Wow, that was amazing.
So I'm over the moon the fact that I've just won that flagon. Was it the best price? I tell you what, the last one that I bought was what? Was it £1,450, £1,500? I can't actually remember how much I paid for it now. Maybe £1,600. So this one, which was £840 hammer price, turned out to be £1,031 cost. I also paid, I think it's about about £50, I think it was, for delivery. Anybody that needs to ship some alcohol from auction, I can highly recommend Benelux Shipping. They are an incredible shipping company who deliver your bottles from auction straight to your house at a very reasonable price. So check them out.
That's good to know.
Shipping. I'll drop their link down in the description. Right, guys, I truly cannot be more excited. I've got maybe
Oh, that smells so sweet.
4 or 5 flagons now that I've got for collection. I weigh them regularly because the weight of flagons are very important. What I will say is the most recent flagon that I got, that you've just seen me bid at an auction, is a little bit light, but I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to take the risk for the matter of that I want to open a flagon. I bought this flagon because I saw that it had no wicker on it, and you know what? The fact that it's missing the wicker actually hugely depreciates it. Although it went for quite a good price at auction, it will massively deter a lot of collectors, because I know if I was going to collect this bottle, I would not have paid what I paid for it, because the retail value, people see a flagon without the wicker and think it's kind of inferior. They think it's almost defective, but the flagon's still the same. Like, nothing changes about that flagon, but maybe it gives you a little insight into the history of the flagon, and actually maybe it's had a hard time, maybe it's been stored badly, maybe it's been somewhere damp. No one knows. But I'm not going to bore you. I was going to weigh it on the camera, but I won't bore you with that. Basically, this weighs 7.5 kilograms, and most of my flagons are typically 8 kilos or more. I've got an 8 kilo, 8.1, 8.5, 8.4. I've got various flagons all around the 8 plus.
So
kilo.
that's about 14
Right, so after
pounds.
shooting this,
That's how
I
heavy
realised
this
I didn't
is.
really explain the differences in weights and what difference it actually makes to the bottle or the flagon. The weight has a direct reflection of actually how much liquid's inside. Obviously this one hasn't got the wicker on, so it's got a little bit of weight loss purely due to the wicker, but the lack of weight is more than likely due to the lack of liquid. Obviously it's not clear, so you can't see, so you weigh them. The reason the liquid would be less or lighter, obviously there'll be a slight variation in fill levels,
Kinda dark.
already filled, but the seal on top determines how well it holds the alcohol, how much air gets into the bottle, and primarily how much has evaporated through the cork. Typically it's the alcohol that evaporates first, so when you have some evaporation, normally means that the alcohol percentage and strength has been reduced. So this is what I'm referring to with lighter weights. So when this was 7.5, there's a massive risk of me opening this flagon and it actually not being very good alcohol, but
That's
I
scary.
thought it's the best opportunity I've had to open a flagon, so I'm going to open it. But I would say the sensible thing would be to sell it, because it's missing the wicker. Is it going to be good to sell it? It may never make any money at auction, so you know what? Screw it completely. I'm going to give it a go, open it up, see what it tastes like, and let you guys know what I think. So here we go. Let's get rum flagon.
I'm going to use my rum taster glass.
So before we start, I want to talk to you about how to open a rum flagon. So I've got a lot of history around opening old bottles. I've opened many things with perish corks, kind of old waxes that are flaking. I've experienced a lot of it, and it somehow gives me like this crazy little like buzz when I open these old bottles. And
I love
kinda
that
go,
he opens the bottles though.
Like, I love digging out a cork. I've sat there with little cocktail picks, and I've sat there with little spoons and knives, and you name it.
That's some
And
commitment.
as geeky as it may be, I love to dig out waxes and corks and decant. Like, so many times I've opened a bottle and the wax or the cork has fallen into the bottle, and I've had to decant the bottle into a big jug and kind of filter it to get rid of the cork and the wax. Like, I think that's cool. Like, that is cool. So, anyway, my flagon's here. Let's open it up, try it, and see how bloody good it is. Let's go. Man, this is so cool. Right, I've
That
never
is
been in a
very
position
cool.
to actually drink a rum flagon. I've drunk black top, I've drunk this, I've drunk that, but I've not drunk an actual flagon that I've opened. So this is the bad boy flagon. Man, I'm so excited. Let me see if I can get you guys involved in the wax seal. So it's not incredible, but I tell you what, that ain't bad either, is it? Let's face it, that ain't bad. I'm buzzing. I'm genuinely buzzing. So, right. So how do you open an old bottle? So, first of all, be prepared. Have yourself your tools, your knife, your bottle opener, your cork.
Well, I need tools.
Have it all ready. So
I don't have it,
I'm not the
but if I
moderator.
did,
I'm
I'd
gonna
ask
need
Bill
it.
for
I'm gonna
help.
need it. I've genuinely not been this excited for a long time. Right, this is my attempt at showing you guys. There is no actual. Turn this around. There is no actual kind of clear date. The date has been lost.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I can say the date has been lost. But that is good quality wax still. It's unfortunate that it is. I've got the date. I've got a 0. Could be 1960, but from what I can see, I think my camera didn't show the best of that. But what it is telling me is 1970. So, right, let's get straight to the chase. I'm going to get myself a knife. You know what? I've got a knife in somewhere. There you go. It's my knife right here. This is my bottle opening knife. Everyone's seen it in my videos. This is my...
Now I think we can go through this. You'll see that he opens the bottle. I'm gonna move forward a little bit faster, so I don't want to bore you too long. And I definitely want to try this with him because I'd love to experience what he's experiencing together. Now, if you have tried any rums of this caliber, I'd love to hear from you down below. Would love for you to comment. If you think that you'd love to try this, let me know as well. If you've participated in auction, I'm really excited. I'd love to get a bottle one day from auction. I think it's so interesting.
Oh man, that smells so creamy. You know what? I had a lot of doubts about this flagon because of the weight, but man, that smells good and bloody creamy. You know what? There's something about rum that's creamy that I just love. I love a lot of white rums, a lot of high-proof white rums. And the reason I love them is they're bloody creamy as hell. Jesus Christ.
That's the first time I've heard a rum described that way.
Let me go and get a glass. Right, just gone and got a fresh glass. Freshly washed. This deserves
Me too,
nothing else.
freshly
I
washed.
Decant this and then pour it back. But you know what? There's something about pouring a rum flagon straight out of the jar. Oh my god, that thing is dark!
It is dark.
Man, look at that!
I don't know if you can see it, but that's so awesome. Ooh, it looks even darker here. I mean, like in the video, not in person. So I'm gonna pour a little smidge of this. But it does smell very sweet.
It's actually silly dark. Oh my god, it's like it's creamy, licoricey, crazy.
A little bit
aroma.
licorice. A little bit, to me it smells a little bit like creme brulee or like pastry.
Oh my god, it is actually good. I think the alcohol is a little bit low. I think that's the weight. But man, that is seriously dark and seriously tasty. Look at that.
That is so smooth.
Super dark. Oh,
That
man,
is
it's got
crazy.
this incredible Guyanese aroma. I just love it.
Guyanese. I haven't tried rums for Guyana yet, so
The flavour is incredible.
I say
Tastes
dry
like super, like
fruits,
burnt sugar,
burnt sugar.
also licorice. With this weird, like,
I'm not a big fan of
awesome, like,
licorice.
creaminess. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this weird creaminess that just runs
This
throughout.
is amazing.
And that is just something else. Oh man, it's got a little bit of mustiness, but not too much. But I do think the alcohol is struggling. I'd love to have a hydrometer on this to see. I do think the alcohol is a little
Very
bit
low. It's like
The flavour
40%.
is just
I'd say.
ridiculous. Like,
40s. Like low 40s.
oh man, Royal Navy Flagon.
But this is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. This is way too kind.
Right, so my battery pack has just gone on my camera, which is very frustrating. But this is actual Royal Navy Flagon. Didn't think I'd ever get a chance to drink it.
Me neither.
Didn't
Thank
get
you
a
so
chance to
much for
open my
sharing. I'm
flagon,
so
which is just
thankful.
awesome. And yeah, it's super cool. I've actually got a bit of cork floating around in it. But it's super cool to sit here and be able to say, that is my flagon that I've opened, 4.5 litres.
And that I've tried too.
Man, that's good.
That's crazy. That bottle, that container.
That is some crazy dark rum.
It's
It
so
is
sweet,
Absolutely incredible.
but very
A lot of
good.
it is the nostalgia, the kind of history, the kind of what
I
it
agree.
is what makes it so special. So yeah, 1970. This was bottled 1970.
1970.
16 years before I was born, that was put in that flagon and sat there since then. It's just crazy to think that's how old this is.
Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the review of this rum. I actually am super impressed and not surprised, but this is an incredibly smooth, delicious, historical rum that I'm so happy I won. Once again, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I am trying to get to the 1,000 subscribers so I can do the one chip challenge live. If you want to see me suffer and cry like a little baby, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I look forward to the next rum. And thank you to all my rum friends for these rum samples that make Sample Sundays possible. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.